You have to go
Okay.
more towards that side.
So, well, they gotta be able to see.
So you're not in.
See, whatever's on the screen is what they see.
How come it's like closer than usual?
Oh, it's not. That's all we could ever see is from this.
Okay, it's because you were closer.
When we went in the restaurant this morning, the girl was looking at my shirt. She was wondering what was written on there. I was trying to figure it out. The school there where I go to, they gave me a shirt. If anyone knows.
Okay, we're ready then?
Yeah, it's recording.
All right, well. Ana gadi wahi ga joko so don't see us nyari. Kazi dans Rio you just how we know you on just going to start on hata runi. Det är nu radio går gari jag guess ni att sätta oss tanke grako dana yet in the stars och hon zage dan och gå skatt med ganungwe. Det är nu radio och gå zani ganjat där det gör dana gå och quadzere och på supa. Det är nu radio yet i såta gonhan där dana det headstone är gonna gå Rio där det har varit. Jag kan inte igen ha dam dawe aron hetsera och does that stassara med ganungwe. Dam dawe aron hetsera ne asat ni got darda again kan jag haga radinato ronata agroni dano riskre wage dano dam dawe aron hetsera ne agwego ona gordon gana rasara go na skana dano ori huio kari wagori shunsara dano does it stassara dam dawe I underwanna okay, so as always, whenever we do have a meeting or council or anything, as you know, we always have to do a Hondagari Wadekwa, and that's the words that come before all else. That's where we give our thanks to the things in creation that have created us and the things we need to continue to sustain us. And as you know, I always do just a general, very general opening to just address things superficially. That is, of course, the same time, as you know, when you hear why you're here to do, oh, you can't take that because there's a hole in it. There's a hole in it. It's gonna fall. That's why we're passing that around. You took it out of there?
Yeah, but I mean, there's nothing on the hole.
You got to be careful because there's a hole in that thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Where was I? Okay. Anyways, was there anything that we said we were gonna address? If not, then we're gonna go into something.
Not that I remember.
Okay. There was no words or anything that anybody had to present. Nothing like that. Huh?
No.
Okay. All right, can you toss that globe over here? Yeah, we're gonna talk about something that, as all of you know, that is pretty much, well, is our agenda. And that's about the moon teachings, to speak about our grandmother moon and the role that she plays upon our Mother Earth and to us within all creation. So we're going to start from a foundation of first of in order to comprehend what is going to be said, we start from the foundation of knowing that everything is made of water and that we are in the womb of our mother. And as you know, that when we're in the womb of our mother, you are swimming in the amniotic fluid, the fluid of life, the water of life. And you know that water is what forms or creates our physical manifestation, and yet it is that water that takes the exact same three elements, turtle, wolf, and bear, or what you know as protons, neutrons, and electrons, takes those exact same three elements, but organizes them in different ways to create Wayagirda, to create myself, create you, to create a gorilla, to create a dinosaur. Everything is created, formulated out of water. And so today, modern science will tell you that, oh, we're 74% water. Of course, that's not true. We're 100% water. what in our body is not created or manifested from water. Everything is. So understand this, that where we're going to start our sharing from tonight is from the basis of that we are in the womb of our mother, in the amniotic fluid. So we are in the amniotic sac. So when we're talking on the level of our Mother Earth and our grandmother Moon, then the amniotic sac that we are speaking of is the our solar system. Our solar system is, just to understand, just to draw the parallels, it's just like your stomach. Your stomach has a lining and it contains everything within there. No liquids or anything can seep out, of your your stomach lining. And so just like within your body, you have your outer skin, and this keeps all your liquids in. Same thing on our Mother Earth. Her atmosphere keeps all her liquids in, prevents stuff from flowing out, leaving the body. And so within the solar system, it is the same way. So within the solar system level, that amniotic sac is where we are talking about, where the interaction between our Mother Earth and our grandmother Moon happens. So the first thing we're going to identify, we're going to make this as simple as possible, so not to get into too much, too complicated in the Kanienkeha. So we're going to start from new moon phase. So we identify that our grandmother Moon begins her journey in new moon phase. Wait a minute, maybe we should say began, because begins is a different, began is what already happened, so it's got to be began.
Yo te la cuenta, Sao. Yo te la cuenta, Sao.
Yeah.
Our grandmother Moon began her
Journey in new moon phase. And just for understanding here, put new moon phase in quotes.
Yeah, I'll be there.
KHI. KHI. Key. KHI. And then that word very close.
Is it?
RAH. WEN.
H is after the E.
RH or RAH?
RAH.
What did that mean? Because wasn't there something? What does that mean?
Beginning of the moon.
Because there was something about the fact of, like, we don't see her when she's new.
Okay, well, let's not go there yet. These are things that are going to be said.
Oh, I know.
You go to the
Where do
Yeah,
we
yeah,
break?
okay. Then in front, push that over everything. Then you go to the
Just here?
She's coming to being in front of that word.
Of
So
this
can you
one?
get her word? You'll go. No, right in front of it, the beginning, it'll be the first word.
Okay.
You'll go Duni Haji.
You'll go
Ah.
on the-
Yeah, you go Duni Haji.
So they're, that's it.
Mhm.
Yago.
You go Dun.
Oh, good. How do you say that?
You go Dun. Ni hache. So there's one more N. N-I. Ni hache. Yukisota. Juderakodasu.
Okay, Yago, put in a break at Yago, not in between those two ends.
Je t'ai dit, enregistre. Tu l'as dit, Trinidad.
Duni,
Je laisse en Trinidad.
Yago Duni Haji. Yunkisoto, we don't need it there. Jodera. After that. Wada. Wada, so.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Jagoduni hache. Yagoduni hache. Yukisota. Juderakodasu.
Yago Duni Haji. Yunkisoto. Jodera Wadasawa.
Marc.
Yako Tuni Hachi, Yon Hisota, Tiotera, Kwata Sawa.
Yagodoni hache, yonkisota, jodera, wada, sawa.
Yagodoni Haje, Yankisota, Jodera Guata, Sawan.
Harold and or Desiree.
Yago Doni Jate. Haje. Yonkisota. Jotara Guata Sawa.
Elsa.
Yago. Okay, I'm starting now. Yagodoni haje. Yukizoda. Jodera. Wadasamu.
France.
Can you say it again for me while I get it?
Jagoduni hache. Yagoduni hache.
Jago Doni Ache,
Yukisota.
Yukisota,
Juderakodasu.
Yodera Kwatasa,
Well,
Sawa. Our grandmother moon began the journey. Nice.
Yagodoni Hache, Yonkisota, Jodera Guadasawa. Circle. So the order for today is Stuart, Marc, Marie-Claude, Edith, then Harold, Elsa, France, and me.
Okay, we'll get the English wording correct here. Yago Doni Haji. That means you can't see her?
she's starting to appear. It's like a mist. That's what it is. You know, she's
Okay.
coming to being. She's coming to being.
Okay, so that fits with began her journey then.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
And then Yukisot, her grandmother, did the Rakodasu was the moon.
Okay, let's write it like this in English. The journey of our grandmother moon begins in new moon phase. That way it'll fit the English and the Kanienkeha straight across. Okay. When I say that in English, just look at what you got in Kanienkeha to see if it fits. The journey of our grandmother moon begins in new moon phase. Not begins, began.
Only that one.
What's the English? That's
Okay, so now next one would be she is in between our Mother Earth and our eldest brother, the sun.
okay. Asanoso. A-S. Okay, let's go back. Just go back to the A. all the way back. Remove everything back to the A. A-H, S-E-N, N-E-N, S-H-O-N, Asanosu, space, Nateyu, N-A-T-E-I-U-N. Kinistan, what's up? Dana. Sungwatsi. S-O-N-K-W-A-P-S-I-A. Joking. Okay, we don't have to put that. Sungwatsi Garapa.
We wouldn't need Chakanaka. So what? Tia Chakanaka? What?
The day's son, but we see
Okay.
there's only two people out there.
Also,
As.
Yesu, Badeyo, Yukimistaa, Ohunza Dana, Sungwat.
Also actually means three places, so it kind of fits in. You know. Maybe that's, you know, how the Catholics or religious people, their trilogy is the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. Thus it's the
I don't think we need any breaks there, huh?
no. Okay.
For anybody reading that,
Because you're going over a lot of words, you went over.
I don't,
Okay.
from anybody just looking at that right now, does anybody think you need any breaks in that?
Could you just pronounce it because I didn't hear it? So.
Asanessa?
Yeah, I'm gonna read it now. So okay. 3, 2, 1. Asanoso, not Deo, Kinistan, Hoza. Dano, Suwati, Kara.
Could anybody hear what he said?
Ah,
They could hear?
Francis,
no,
yes.
Elsa said no.
Yeah, you gotta stay here
Oh, okay.
so they could hear you. Maybe make it bigger so we can see it.
No, I can't.
Yeah, I can do it.
Asanoso,
No, I just said
Asanoso, not Deo. Okay, you move it now.
yeah, because I'm making it bigger.
Asana.
Asanoso, not Deo, Yukinistan, Hoza, Dano, Suwati, Karakwa.
Asanessa, Nadeo, Yonki Nastaa, Ohunza Dano Sungwatizaya, Sungwat. Zia, Sungwatzia. Why am I seeing Sungwatizu? Sungwatiza, Sungwatzia, Garakwa.
Asan Nos, Nateo, Yung Kinistana, Ohonsa, Tano, Sonquatia, Caracua,
Asanaso Nateyo Yonkimistaa Ohunza Danu Sungwatzia Garapa.
Asanaso na deyo yung kinista o hunsa dano sungwatia chenakagarawa kana.
You could say Jokana, that's up to you.
It's like it just comes out, you know what I mean?
Asanoso, Nateyu, Yokinistaa, Ahunsa, Danu, Sungwatia, Garakwa.
Asanansun. Natayong. Yukinita. Ohonsa. Danu. Songvatsia. Karagwa.
Karakwa.
Go ahead, Franz. You're muted.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Asaneo,
Asono. So
asono, nadeyo, yonkinasteha,
Yukinistan.
yukinistaha, on
What's up?
onsta, dano, sonquasia, garakwa.
Asana show? No.
Soon.
Tu. Asana su, nadeyu, yonkinistaa, ohonsa, dano, songwatia, garakwa. Circle.
Some people, some dialects will say asanapshu,
Asana.
but it's a tomato. Everybody's going to develop here gonna order was us the Six Nations are going to say it different ways.
The back of her facing the sun is getting super hot. And she sweats.
Okay, yes, soon, i.e. Yes, soon. Soon. Yeyo gerato. Yeyo gerato. Paraqua. Dana. Yura. Yohun Sata. Li. Yohun Sata. Li. Haja.
Unhaje or unhaje?
Haja. Yetse Yohun Sadari. Haja. Yohun Sadari. Haja. Yeah. Oh, 30. Take the H out. All right, H, take the H.
Here?
Yos, Yohun Sadari. Haja. Dano. Sweaty again. Yago, IAKO.
Elsa, tu veux de l'eau?
Yago, Se. Ri. Ne. Gon. Haja. It's the sweaty. A long word for sweat.
Yesoni.
Yes, soon. Yes, soon.
Yes, soon. So we don't pronounce the E there? Yesune? Just
Yeah.
yesu?
Yes, soon.
Yesune.
Okay, yo.
Yesune.
Yeah, yo, Gerard. Yeah, yo. I would break it at yeah, yo. And then Gerard.
Wait, we gotta do something about that Yesoni.
Yes, soon.
Yes, soon?
Yes, soon. Yeah. SON. NE. There's another N.
Yeah, okay, there. Okay, put a break between the two ends. Yeah, Yesun. Perfect.
Yes, soon. You Gerard. Garaqua. Garaqua doesn't have to be split. Dano doesn't have to be split. Yonzadari. Yonzadari. Haja. Okay. Dano again doesn't have to be split. Okay, you go dari, huh? yago dari hon seri negon hachi. See, it means yago her water. See, the water's in there. Yago dari hon seri negon. Her water's coming on. Her hot water is coming on.
Ah,
Okay.
Okay, wait a minute. Yohun Sadari Haji. Oh, hold on. Put a break after the ON. Oh, Haji. Yohun Sadari Haji.
Okay.
Yohun Sadari Haji. Yeah, okay.
3, 2, 1. Yesune. Yujeratum Garakwa. Dano. Yahunsa dari haja. Dano. Yago dari hon seri negon haja.
Okay, wait, there's one more break. Yahoo Zadari. Yahoo.
Yohun, you mean?
Yohun, yeah. There we go. Yohun Zadari. Zadari. Yohun Zadari. Okay. Yesune Yayodari Daratu.
Yayo Geratum.
Yayo Geratu. Garako Dano Yahun Zadari. Yahun Zadari. Yahun Zadari. On Haje Dano. Yagun Dari Hans Zeri Negon Haje.
Good.
Yasune Yeyo Shira Ton Ton Parakwa Tano Yo Hu Satari Ohache Tano Yako Yagutari Ho Seri Nega Hache.
Okay, Yago Geratum. You were right what you said. It's Yago Geratum. It's Ton. Take the H. Yago Geratum.
Where's
You
that?
got THON. Right? The first word.
Okay.
Take the H out.
Yesune yeyo gerado garakwa dano yohun zadari hun hache dano yagoderi han zeri nega hache.
Yesune Gerardo Garacua Dano Yohun Sadari Hache Dano Yagodari Seri Negan Hache.
Yesuni, Yayo Jiratum, Graco Danu, Yohun Satari, Haja Danu, Yago Dari Hon Seri Negon Haja.
Very good. Wow.
Yesune Yeyo Gerardo Caragua Tanu Yohun Satari Yahun Satari Hache Tanu Yakutarian Seri Negon Hache.
Yonsi ne yo geraton garaquadano yeun sara dari on ache dano yakora dari han seri nega ache.
Yesune yeyo gerado garakwa dano yohun satari on haje dano yagodari han serine gan haje.
Okay, at the end of the English, she sweats, the hot water leaves her body. Put that in the bracket. Wait, the hot water. Her heated up water leaves her body. Can, just so I can get the rhythm, can I see the first thing that was there? Okay, the journey of our grandmother home began in new moon phase. She is in between our mother earth and her eldest brother's sun. The back of her face, facing the sun, is getting super hot, and the sweats are heated up. Water leaves her body. Her sweat gets caught in the solar wind, which carries the water to the face of our Mother Earth.
Okay.
Maybe we would have to break, what do you think? We break that into two? Well, let's do it. We'll see how long it is. And if it's too long, we'll break it in two.
Ago tariho sera. Ago tari ho sera. That's her sweat. Yodar head. Yodar head. Dar. D-A-R. Head. Overago. Yega holy. Yega nega holy. Okay, yega. H. Yega. Ne. Yega nega. Awita. We. T-H-A. Yegu to the face. To the face. Agogus. Oh, Yegu sage. Yegu sage. Okay, this time. Okay, this time. Ago dari. Then tsera. H-E-N. Tsera. Ago dari tsera. I. Okay, let's see. Ago dari tsera.
Is it Yagodari or Agodari?
Yago dari
It's
Ago
Yago.
dari tsera. Ago dari tsera. Her sweat. Okay, Yodar head. Yodar. Overago. I don't think you have to break that. And then Yega ne. Gahawita. Gaha.
Is it T-A-H or T-H-A again? Rita? Because you said
T-H-A.
T-H-A.
Good one.
You said T-H-A.
Yegahawita. Yegu saga. You shouldn't break that at all. Or Yegun.
Didn't we already do that one? That word? No? Like in the sentence above?
Well, it's here, it's written, so we gotta go with it again. And Yuki Nistaha, we don't have to do that. And Ohunsa, we should know that by now.
No, but I mean, if we wrote that word above already, just go up and look and see where we put the break in it. That Yegun Sage.
Son,
No.
no, we use this son. So back.
Okay, well, I'm imagining it then. Okay.
Because you're starting to catch those things means you're starting to really be immersed. Okay, 3, 2, 1. About Dari Hansara. Yodar Hem Overago. Yega Nega Hawita. Yego Sage Yuki Nistaha Ohunsa.
I'll go dirty Hantera. Yodar Heo. Yoda Heo. Owerago Yegahne Gahavita. Yegonsage Yokinistaa Ohunza.
Agotari Hansera, Agotari Hiu, Overagu, Kahane Kaha, Wita, Yego Sage, Yogi Mistaha, Ohunsa.
Aguderi Hansera, Yotarheo, Owerago, Yegahne Gahawita, Yegonsage, Yonkinistaa, Ohunza.
Agodari Hansara, Yodarhe Warago, Yagahne Gahawita, Yugonsage, Yukinistan Ohunsa.
Agodari Hunsera Yotaheun Oweragun Yegani Gahawita Yegonsage Yonkinistoa Ohunsa.
Agotari Hansera, Yotareum, Oragu, Yekanengaha Wita, Yegusage, Yukinitana, Ohonza.
Agutari Ensatera. Yo tari on
Yotarheo. Yotarheo.
Yodahero
Heon.
Ehon Ueragon Yagane Gahawita Yegonsage Yunginasteja Aunsa.
Agudari Hansera, Yodar Hehon, Oguragu, Yeganega Hawida, Yegonzage, Yonkinistaha, Ohunsa. What's the difference between Yagodari and Agodari? Because the other words,
Yagodari.
yeah, we said Yagodari Hanseri Negan Haje.
Yeah.
It was Yagodari and then it's Agodari this time.
It's basically the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Good that you catch it.
Agodari.
For me, it's always going to be like I got my mother and father. See, he's from Gadasadagis, he's from here. So my mother will say one thing like that, and my father will say the other.
Okay.
Yago and Ago. There's no separation in those two syllables, like
It's hers.
Yago, Ago.
Again, it's almost the same thing.
Yago and Ago. Okay,
It's in Gadasadagi, that's where the three longhouses were Nipissing, Kanienkeha, and Algonquin. Chances are what my father says is mixed with Nipissing and Algonquin. You know, they were intermarried. Why do we always say married? They were just capitulating amongst themselves. Is that the right word? Capitulating?
Capitulating?
Copulating.
Huh?
Copulating?
Is it getting laid? Period.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, no, well, it does happen, you know.
block the baby's ears.
They
Close
should
his
be
mother.
asleep.
You should be.
Okay,
Well, how did you get? Don't know. They were hungry for candy.
after midnight, we'll be having the
That's what it
X-rated Kanienkeha class. Right now, we'll stay with the family version.
X-rated. We'll get censored for real.
Yeah. No, because it won't be, it's
there'll
not
be
dirty
more-
words.
There'll be more people listening. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's why I was explaining to this girl about the sex. She had asked me, and I told her, and she said, "It's not bad." Eh? I said, "No, your mind is not there.
It's not bad at all, huh?
You know, it's English makes it, religion makes it bad. Religification of a, first of all, how the hell would a priest know if it's dirty or not? He's not supposed to do it.
Mhm.
You know, the
Because he's
hypocrisy is worse than the,
Because he's a pedophile, that's why it's dirty.
well, yeah.
Yeah, because for him, the proper way is to have sex with a little boy.
Mhm.
Okay, but that right there is something, a class that we should have, that we're gonna have, but it's gonna be not, it's gonna be an 18 years and over class. It's gonna talk
Is
about,
anybody under 18?
well, you know, just so that people know anyways.
We'll put it in the title.
Yeah,
Yeah, but some adults are more
more
childish than,
infantile.
yeah, that's true.
But it's the important things in life when you consider everything in life, let's say wolves, bears, fishes, anything. The natural part of their creation, of course, is to copulate, is to have pass on to the next generation, to continue procreating. So how could that be turned into something that is taboo, that is something that we don't want to talk about, that we're afraid to talk about, or we think is dirty? This is corruptions of male dominance, and the male dominance, when it oppresses the female, not only spiritually in thought, physically, but also sexually, then the relationship that the male experiences is never going to be the proper relationship. And so as the males in male dominance are never in a proper relationship with the life givers, this means that they are lacking. Like if you imagine, if in your diet, you know, you have to have different, what do they call it?
Nutrients.
Minerals and stuff like that. What do they call it? Vitamins, that kind of stuff. You need certain stuff in your diet in order for you to survive. Now, in our life, if we just extrapolate that to what we need in our life, we need to engage with the opposite sex in order for a person to be of solid mind, to be at a state of peace within themselves. But within male dominance, as they are aggressing the love from the woman, which isn't love, it's just sex. They aggress the sex out of her, so the experience that they have is going to be a negative experience, and therefore all of their references to it is negative. Now, we can't say that prior to male dominance, that it was this way in the non-native men. You can't say that, but you can say that after male dominance. So you can just look at, you could imagine that at one time in the non-native society, they probably had a proper relationship between women and men. They probably did. But after male dominance, it's impossible. And after that, you know, if you're trying to get love from a captor, then good luck. That's like trying to squeeze blood from a rock. So this is why in the non-native world, you think that you are in love. As long as you are at war and you're in a world of male dominance, you are not. It's impossible for you to know love. You know a relative state of love, which you think and what you know to be love. But in normal behaviors and in normal times, what you know to be love right now would seem like an oppression, would seem like something that you're forced to do. So right now, the majority of the world is not only copulating with, but actually having children with people that they're not even really in love with. And when you're young, you don't realize this because you're just regimented into behaviors accepted societal behaviors. You're rushed right into getting engaged, getting married, having a family, nuclear family, and blah, blah, blah. And then when you're 40, 50 years old, you're not satisfied. You're feeling there's something missing. And this is where we see that couples break up. Nowadays, the majority of couples are breaking up. And when we do this, we think that we're breaking up and we're going to have happiness. For ourselves, it may be a superficial happiness, but in the collective, love is what is compromised. Overall love, not your own individual love experience, but overall love upon our Mother Earth. When we're not walking on the path that our Mother has laid out for us the way that we're supposed to, everything is going to be a negative experience. And so the most beautiful, the most joyous, the most happy experience that we can have is now bastardized because of male dominance. So in the future, don't know when this is going to be, we're going to have a real candlelight Kanienkeha class. It's going to be the after hours Kanienkeha class. That's in the future. So just start dreaming about it. Think of the words you might want to know. Okay, anyways, where are we now? Her sweat gets caught in the solar wind which carries her water to the face of our Mother Earth. Okay, when she comes around to full moon phase, well, maybe in English, maybe in Kanienkeha he wouldn't say full moon phase because we're already talking about the moon, right?
There's a way to say it though. No. N-O-N-E-N. No. Yon ye. Yon ye. Yeah. Yon. Yon ye. Ra. Ko ye. Ri ne. Nona ye. Ko ye. That means when she's in the full moon phase. Nona yon ye. R-A-H. Nona yon ye ra. Ko ye. Ko ye. Ri ne. See, you hear the word kayedi in there? It's 4. So that we were already talking fractions way before the white man arrived. We were talking fractions. No, yo ye ra kwayedi.
Yon ye. Put a break there.
Yon ye?
Yon ye. Yon ye. Yon ye. Guayerine? How do you pronounce that?
Yo ye ra kwaye ritne. Either, that's it.
Yeah.
Guayerine. Guayerine? No? Guayerine. Okay, take that break and put it between the R-I and the N-E.
What break?
Goyeri ne. Instead. Goye.
And the I-E-N-I.
Okay. Hang on.
Goyeri.
After the R-I.
Here?
Yeah.
And yan ye. Because we can also say yen ye, you know, I would put the break at yan and then ye.
Wait. Can you say that?
If you keep breaking it up, you're going to make yourself.
No, don't break that. Yon ye.
You're tired. That's why everybody's tired.
Was full moon night yesterday.
We celebrated.
Nona? Yon ye ra guayerine.
Nona Yanye Rakwayerine.
Nona yanyera kwayerine.
Nona yanyera kwa yerine.
Nona. Yon ye ra qua ye rine.
Nona Yanjeragbayerina.
Nona Yera Quareine.
Nona yanyera kwaerine. Yera kwaerine. Circle.
Okay, when she comes around the full moon phase, her far side is frozen. She closes up.
Would you say her far side or her back?
Whatever would make more sense in relation to Grandma Moon and
Okay, easy in the body.
Easy.
Easy, ISI. Just put easy by itself and then negwadi. Easy negwadi. It's frozen. Yone nyo kono. Yone nyo. Yone nyo wano. She closes up. Look, say. En Yung. So put a space there right away. Oyuda, then hold it. Okay, no, I don't like that word. Oyuda de. Oyuda de. Nudege. Oyuda de. Yeah, oyuda de nudege. And that's it. Isn't it, Guadi?
do that yone.
Oh, yo no yo. Yo. No, yo. Yo no yo. Bueno. And then oyun da de. Nudege. Oyuda de nudege.
You don't need a break.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Isn't it, Guadi? Yo no. I can't see. Isn't it, Guadi? No, no, yo.
Sorry, I'm just trying to make it bigger.
Is it neyo?
Oh,
or
wait, that
neyo?
break, the break is in the wrong place there. Move it from after yo, put it after the ne.
Is it yoneyo or yoneyo?
Yo no yo.
Yo.
Isn't it, Guadi? Yo no yo. Bueno. Oyuda de. Nudege. Nudege. Wait, oyuda de. Oh, oyuda de nudege. I'm just not reading it right. Oyuda de nudege.
Yone nyongono.
Yeah, and then yo.
You know what? Take out that break after the nyo. Let's see how it looks. What do you think about that? Nyogono? Yone nyogono.
And then yo, bueno, oyuda de nudege.
Would anybody think it's easier with a comma after the nyo or like this, yone nyogono? Okay, we'll leave it like this because when you say it, it's more nyogonyo. So-
Yo.
Yone nyogono.
Isn't it, Guadi? Yo no yo. Bueno, oyuda de nudege.
Ize neguadi yone nyogono on oyondo de nundege.
Easy Neguadi Yone Yuguano, Yudade, Luteke.
Yeah, new ticket.
Easy de guadi yonenyo guano en yuda de nundege.
Isn't it wadi yone guano anyunda de no de que?
Easy Ningwari, Yone Yungwano, Yongtate, Yungtike.
Sorry. Easy Nekwari Yuni. Yone and Yung yung dati nung tige.
Good.
Isi nekwadi yone nyokwano antiontade nutege.
Neguani, yon nyonguano, and yon date nundege. Circle.
Mhm.
And her face.
Deo
Heats up.
Tuatnoni.
Hmm?
The circle say Deo Tuatnoni.
Cannot
Your
away.
Yeah.
Whenever I hear that, I automatically think this.
Danu Yego Saga. Danu Yego Saga. Yego Saga.
And her face warms up. So compared to the other times when we said was heated, this is just not as hot. It's just warming.
Okay, then that's the end of it?
No, not yet.
Okay. Okay, then once you finish the whole thing, then we'll do it.
Oh, okay, for this sentence, yeah. And her face
Okay.
warms up.
Danu Yego Saga. Danu, okay, take everything away except Danu. Oyago. Space there. It's your space right away. Come. Oyago Gunsa.
Oh, okay, I understand what you mean.
Oyago Gun. K-O-N. Oyago Gun. K-O-N. Space, yeah. Oyago Gunsa. Dariha. Ha. Yeah. Dariha. Gunsa. Very hot there. Stupid. You shouldn't have to break that up. Dano or you go sadari hot there. Wait.
There's a bogona.
On yago. Yeah, on yago. E-N. It's not, you don't take the I out. First, right at the beginning, I. Oyago gun sa darihate.
Oyago.
Oyago. They
Like
did
that.
take the E and the I out at the beginning.
Anya. Go.
Dariha de. Put a break at Dariha.
Hang on.
Oya.
Uh-huh.
E-N-I-A.
Onyago Gunsa.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oya. Okay. Now go. Oya go. Gunsara. Gunsa dariha. Gunsa dariha. Hot.
I would break
Dirty
it.
hot.
Hotne. H-A-N-E. Take the T out, the last T. Yeah. It's on.
After HA, put a break there. Dariha ne.
Dariha.
Dariha.
Dano. Oya go gunsa dariha. Ne.
Dano Oyago Gusa Dariha ne.
Dano Anyago Gonza Tarihane.
Dano Onyago Gunsa Darihane.
Dano anyagogonsa darihane.
Ranun Anyago Gunsatari Hane.
Danu Eniago Gandatariani.
Dano Anya Gogunsa Darihane.
Ano Onyago Unsatari Hatne.
And there's a Stephen.
Deo with Noni. Stephen, would you say it?
Yeah, I'll give it a try. Donald Anyako Donald Ayagongonsa Darihanye.
Ne. Ayago Sadariha. Ne.
Donald Ayagongonsa Darihane.
Don't.
Deo with Noni.
No.
What? How do you say it?
Gonna
Deo Twet?
No.
Twet Noni.
Okay. Now. So we're gonna say at this time. The sun heats up our Mother Earth. Causing her waters to rise. And to ride the solar wind back to our grandmother moon. So in however many maybe sentences you want to break that up.
Okay, Gonto. Kentho. Gonto space Nikahawi. What do you do? You just put to, not H.
No N.
Oh,
No,
I heard
H.
H for a reason.
No.
I have put it like that for a reason. I heard H.
Oh, it's Gonto. You put an N. Okay, that's
Okay, so
right.
it's
THO.
okay. That's it.
Take the N out.
There's something like H.
Okay, Gonto Nikahawi. Okay. Onwadera. R-A-H. Onwadera. Wada. Rihate. Onza. And then Dano. Oh yeah. Good. Ne. Ga. Yeah. Kaga ra. Tade. ये कुछ निकल कर रहा था ते Sakare Dano Nayago. Okay, let's see what we. Okay, what you write there?
I
Yeah,
don't know. The word
You
you-
got around to this, so
I just was,
okay.
I take everything out.
Well, no, I'm good. Nayago, if I got around to this.
I was just typing what you were saying. I don't know if you were reading. What I think about it.
Maybe we should break it into two smaller English sentences. Leave it at this time, the sun heats up our Mother Earth. Break that, leave that, eat it, just one line. And then the next causing her water, that will be another. the next sentence.
So I'm bringing this down, and there might be just nothing like this. Do I take all this out, you think?
I don't know where we are now. We're taking out. and putting-
Just causing her waters to rise. Dano goratate.
But there was something else at
The-
the
the
beginning
one in
you
front.
erased.
At
No,
this
no, no,
time,
it's not erased. Look, this is just what the first part.
Okay,
and
go
this
till you
time-
go, how we wait. What the, not what the riha there, ohunza, and leave that out.
Yeah,
That's
so
period.
that's it, yeah.
Okay,
And then we're going to the second.
well, let's
part.
worry about that after. Let's do this, then we'll move that.
Dano.
Oh, yeah, good thing I got out of there. Just take down all because you don't start a sentence with end.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, good thing I got out of there. Naya go sada, Naya go sada. Oerage, so. Oerage. Okay, so that's the end of that. Signore Yukisuta Garapo. We'll go back to the end and leave one sentence of it. Well, you can't make them too long, your sentence. We can't do it. It's usually can't read it.
no, it's just to put it there and then you could break
up.
it down into smaller.
Okay. Go to Nigahawi. We shouldn't have to break Nigahawi. We've sent it numerous times. Okay, Niga. Okay. Wadera. And there's a K there after the break. Wadera, Wadari. Wadari. There. Okay. Ko to Nigahawi and Wadera, Wadari hate. Unzage.
Honzage.
Ohunza or Ohunza?
Unzage.
Ganto Nigahawe on Wadera. Ganto Nigahawe on Wadera Wadari Hade Ohunzage.
Kento Niga Hawi Awatera Kwatari Hate Ohun Sake.
Ganho Nigahawi Onwadera Kwatari Hade Ohunzage.
Gando Nikahawi and Wadariha de Uhuntage.
Anto Nigahawi on Watara, Watari Hade, Ohunzage.
Todo Nigami, Awatara, Guatari, Hati, Unzage.
Zanto niga awi awantera ga guatarihate aunsate.
Yeah. Yeah. Never finishes it. Unzage. You still there?
Unzage.
Steven, it's your turn.
Sorry. Kanto Nikahawe Unwatara Watarihate Unsake.
Ganto Nigahawi Awandera Guatarihade Honzage. Circle.
Okay.
Oh, circle.
This woman called me on Friday and she's writing, we're doing a children's book. And she says, she didn't put her English right. She's a Mohawk woman and she says, we're writing for children, so we gotta dumb down. No, isn't that
Holy.
insulting? Yeah. says, we're writing for children, so we gotta dumb down. We said, well, if you're writing for children and you wanna, it says, don't say you'll dumb down, you'll say your mohawk down. It says, and then she kind of didn't like it.
You gotta smarten up when you talk to children.
So much for her book then.
Well, the worst thing is, the sad thing is she writes for some of the biggest syndicated papers, but I'm her writer.
She's used to.
In
Right,
English,
tell me.
put this causes waters. Would it change it any if it says this causes, like it's a new sentence?
Okay, this causes. No,
Okay.
when you go, nigga, when you go. Nigga,
Who is that thing there?
when you go, nigga, dari. When you go, nigga, da. When you go, nigga. What's the English? Oh, you go, nigga, garada. You go, nigga, garada. That's good.
I already here.
Yeah, that's it. When you go, nigga, garada. Now you go, sada. Ooh, space. Now you go. Sada. Okay, overlog, don't take that. Engineer, don't break it. And the other one too, Yunkisota Garapo. You should, at this far in the game, you should not have to break that down. You know, you should almost be welded to your mind. Okay, 3, 2, 1. We are good Naya go sada overage, signore, yuki listaha garapo. Yuki sota garapo.
Wow. And you got nega karada de Naya sada Owerage Ginore Yunkisota Garakwa.
Oniagot nega karadade. Nayago sato. Or owerage. Signore Yogi Sota Aragua.
Oyakut nega garadade nayagosado owerage signore yokisota garapa.
Eniagot negaradade nayagosada owerage signore yakisota garaqua.
When you go, negakara tate. Now you go. Yeah, now you go zatu. Where gay? Siniore, Yonkisota Garaku.
Eniago nega garanta. Nega garantate. Naya gozada. Oerage. Signore. Yukisoda garama.
Aniagot nega garadade nayo kosata oerage signore yonkisota garakwa.
Ayagutnika Karatate, Nayago Sato, or Warage, Chinore, Yunkisota Garakwa.
Wow. Holy smokes.
It's 2 of them in a row.
Oniagot nega garadade nayagot sada owerage signore yonkisota garaqua.
Okay, how much time we got?
Deyot with noni.
It's 8:25.
Okay, our grandmother moon is the beating heart of our mother earth.
Yukisota. Asuntanka. Asun. Sun. S-O-N. Asuntan. Asuntan.
H?
T-H-E-N. Asuntanka. K-H-A. Kisota Asuntanka Garakwa. Okay. They're beating hard. Yeneguan. Yeneguan. Sa. Where. Ya. Nerons. The blood mover. Okay, what's the rest of the English? That's it? Yeah. You don't even have to put that in there.
No?
Yeah. It's because they're trying to go think of English and it has to be there. Yunkisota Sutaneka Garakwa. I don't think we have to break that up. No. You think so?
No.
Okay, this other word, Yeneguan. Okay, and put H there because that's the word.
After
Red.
the N?
When I walk, K-W-E-N-H. Because the word blood is on I walk. See, that's the blood. You're going to go saw where? Yaneros. You think you should break that?
Yonder. Yeah, put it at yonder.
Okay, Yane.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Yunkisota Asutaneka Garakwa. Yenagwan Sawarianeros. Yuki Nistaha Ohunzaki.
It's written Yahoo Asuntanka, and you say Asuntaneka.
Asutanka. Where's that? Can't see it.
The second
The
one.
second word.
Did you hear that? Yeah.
I didn't catch it.
Yeah, you said Asantaneka and it's
Mm.
written Asantanka.
Well, it's Asutanka.
Okay.
Yunkisota Asutanka Garakwa. Yenagwan Sawarianeros. Yuki Nistaha Ohunzaki.
That long word is going to be a problem. Yogi Sota Asatanka Garakwa Yeneguan Staweran Yaneros Yoki Nista Ohunzaki.
Yonkisota, Susan Atsutanka, Caragua, Yane, Juan, Sour, Llaneros, Yongini Stampa,
Yunki. You mistake. Wait, there's no H. Yunki. K-H-I.
Yongini Stampa, Ohomsage.
Yokisota Asantonka Garakwa, Yanonkwa Sawerianerus, Yonkinistan Ahunzage.
Yonkisota, Asantanka Garahua, Yenegwan Sawarianerons, Yankinistanha Ohuntage.
Yonkisota Asuntanka Garakwa Yeneguan Sare Yaneruns Yonki Nistoa Ohunzage.
Yukisota Asuntanka. Yukisota Asuntanka. Yarangwa Sawarianerus. Yokinistana Unsange.
Yukisota Asunta Garakwa Yana Queen Saweriane. I don't say this word.
You got it. You got it.
Yeah, I did. Okay. Yukinistaha Aunsage.
Yunkisota Asontanka Garakwa, Unequa Sawarianaros, Yukinistawa Ahonzage.
Yonkisota Asantanka Garakwa, Yenekwan Sawerianeros, Yonkinistan a Ohunzage. Teo Tuet Noni.
A complete cycle around our
Hang on,
Mother
hang on,
Earth.
hang on.
Wait, no, wait, we gotta narrow this down as much as possible. Let me just say this. Okay, a complete cycle around our Mother Earth is how she pumps the blood into the body. A complete cycle around our Mother Earth. It's not necessary to keep saying our Mother Earth. We're already identifying all of this. A complete cycle is how she pumps the blood into the body. So her complete cycle is how she pumps the blood into the body.
You put her in her complete cycle.
Yeah, her complete cycle. It's how she pumps the blood into the body, into the body of our Mother Earth. Well, of course, in Kanienkeha, it won't be all those words.
So Hunzag.
It'll be easier. Into the body of our Mother Earth.
What the heck happened?
A complete cycle. IATE. IA.
Again?
IA. That they go. That's my train of thought. Diago ga. Diago ga. One. Uni. It's her cycle.
The one, no.
Ni. Diago ga. One. Uni. Tonichi. Space Tonichi. THO. Tonichi. And then yeah. EIE. Then E. And no. Yene. Guan. KWENH. Yene Guan. Okay. Sawarian. Saw.
All together, or is that another word?
Huh? It's
Another
all
word?
one word.
Oh.
Tonichi and I saw. Look how it keeps moving. Tonichi and I saw where young Neros yet. Ohunzage on the earth. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Diago.
Okay, we'll just Yago Gahwantuni. You have to eliminate. Yeah, no. The beginning letters. Okay, Yago. Pick the other letters out in front of it.
That's it.
IATE. Oh. No, IA. Okay. Yago Gahwantuni. Yago Gah. IOKOKAH. Yago Gah. Well, W Gah. KWEN. KWEN space.
It's there.
Okay, I go got one space, put a space there. Okay, now take the N out and put a T. Duni, okay. Ya go got one Duni, Tonichi. Okay, ye ne go. Ye
With the H or without? the H?
with the H. Ye ne go. Somewhere. Yaneros. Okay, Yane. Rons. Onzage.
Why the ye and earlier it was yenekwa?
It's sometimes it's how the sentence is. You have to put it in. You have to put it in depending on the sentence to have the flow. Because they try to make it with English, our language, it's so complex.
Mhm.
You know, that's why they're having a hard time with it. And it's harder for us that speak. But I mean, in 10 years, you don't have to worry. Most of us won't be around, so you can do whatever the hell they want after that.
Is that Yehienagua?
Yeah. Okay, take the first IE out. Yeah. Yenegwan Sawarianos. Okay, Yenegwan Sawarianos one's out. Okay, let me read 3, 2, 1. Yagokakwan Duni, Toniji, Yenegwan Sawarianero. Yenegwan Sawarianos one's out.
Yagoka Kwatoni? Toniji? Yenegua Severianos? Ohunzage.
Yagoka Tony, Tunitsi, Yene Sour, Yaneros, Ohonsage.
Yagoga Guantoni, Donitzi, Yaniguan Sawerianerus, Ohunzage.
Yagoga, Guantuni, Tonitsi, Yaneguan Sawarianeron, Umontagi.
Yagogagu, Doni, Donitsi, Yanegua, Sawer, Yanarums, Ahunzage.
Very good.
Jago Tony. Jago ka. Quantoni. Toninzi. Yaneguan Samuel Yanerus Unzage.
Very well done, Elcha.
Yagoga Wendoni Donitsi Yena Guan Saweriane Runs on Sage.
Yagoga Kwantoni, Donitsi, Yenekwa Sour Yanarons, Ahonzake.
Yagoga Guantoni, Donitsi, Yenegwan Sawerianeros, Ohunzage. Teyotuet Nuni.
Okay, Steve, you're gonna have to start making it sound harder because you're making the rest of us look.
I think you guys sound great, and I don't think I sound that good. So it's funny that you say that, because I'm listening to myself and I'm like, oh, that doesn't sound good to me. But I feel like you guys sound good. So that's funny.
The way you're saying it, I think it's putting well, I won't say the rest of us, at least me to shame anyways.
Nah, I don't think so. I think you sound great. But I appreciate that. I appreciate the compliment.
You said something about we were outside and me, something stays, it freezes about the great white pine. It's not on the rock that was there cold. does it go? It's does it?
What's that?
Because the leaf is flat. The pine, it's flat.
Flat?
It's flat, yeah.
The branch.
The
goes
branch
like
is
that.
flat. But there was a one dark. That's anything that's flat like this. There was a one dark. If you make pizza, there was not a one dark because it's flat pizza. And that's a flat branch. You then up the one dark. You then up the one dark. You then what's a one dark? Because it's like a wing, yeah. When it's the wind is blowing, you then what's a one dark. That's more right to the point.
They are actually shaped like wings.
That's what
I had to cut 2 branches today off of one of the pine trees back there, and I put it around where my father is, and I placed them. They're shaped just like a feather. The big, it's like 10-foot branch. Anyways, it's like a feather. Anyways, how much time we got?
8:42.
8:42. Okay, one last thing here. This is the Kanienkeha moon teachings.
Okay, Giggle. Giggle, nah. Oh no, we already took it out once. Take it again. Giggle, Kanienkeha. Asuntoka Garakwa. Asuntoka.
I'm gonna go copy it because.
Asuntoka. Asuntoka Garakwa. Teachings. Okay. Karihunyoni. Karihunyoni. Nyon. N-I-E-N.
Huh?
N-I-E-N.
No.
Nyon. Ni.
Is it double N or did I put an extra in?
Karihun. Nyon. N-I-E-N. N-I.
Okay.
Karihun.
And I,
N-I-E-N. You're taking stuff out. Karihun. Nyon. N-I-E-N. N-I. You keep putting an E.
Ah, yeah.
Still got it there. I. Okay, Karihunyoni. Okay, Gigo, we don't have to change. Kanienkeha, we don't. Asutaneka. Garakwa. Karihunyoni is Kari. Yoni, that's the only place we have to break.
Yeah, put it between the 2 ends. Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Gigo, Kanienkeha, Asutaneka, Garakwa, Karihunyoni.
Giga, Kanienkeha, Satanaka, Garakwa, Karihunyani.
Giga, Kanienkeha, Asutanka, Karagwa, Karihunyani.
Gigan, Gayongahaga, Asantanka, Garakwa, Garihunyani.
Giga, Kanienkeha, Asantanka, Garakwa, Karihunyani.
Ego, Kanienkeha, Kanienkeha, Asuntanka, Garakwa, Karihunyoni.
Nyoni.
Giga Kanienkeha Kaga Asumbenga Karagwa Karihunyoni.
Gigang Kanienkeha Asuntanka Garakwa Arion Nyoni.
Gigon, Kanyongahaga, Asuntanka, Garakwa, Garihonyani.
Giga Kanienkeha Asotanka Garakwa Garihonyani. You put pressure on me.
We're gonna have a button.
You know what he's doing? What he's doing is
Phil.
he's putting on an extra 20 pounds and he's direct. Yeah, you gotta be like so assertive and heavier. Your voice has got to be heavier, not the physical.
And when you say we don't hesitate, we just say it. That's
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah. And him, he learned how to do it.
You whip.
No, he whips himself. He's got to teach himself. I can only take him to the water. I can't make him drink.
We're gonna get a button here that when you're saying it, it's gonna go.
No.
Okay.
And
Okay, so this is where Guerrero is gonna say all the words, so everybody knows that you gotta put your microphone on mute. Nobody say anything.
Okay. Yaguduni Haje, Yukisota, Jujero Takwa, Jujera Wadasama. The journey of our grandmother moon began at the new moon phase. Asana Sana Deo, Yukinistan, Hudzatana Suwatsi, Agarakwa. She's between this, our Mother Earth and our eldest brother, the sun. Yesune ya Gujarat Garakwa Danu Yohuzadari Umhaja Danu Yagotariha Serina Gan Haja Yagotariha Serina Gan Haja. Okay, the back of her is facing the sun and it's super hot and she sweats. Yagotariha Sara Yotariha Oraku Yaganaka Hawita Yagosage Yukinistan Hudza. Her sweat gets caught in the solar wind, which carries her water to the face of Mother Earth. Okay. When she comes, no, the Yerakwa. No, you Yerakwa Yeri there. When she comes around the full moon phase. Okay, Isinagwadi Yonanyoko, no. You. Oh, Isinagwadi Yonanyoko, Yonanyoko, no, or Yutate, no, or Yutate no, they get. Her far side is frozen, she closes up. Dano Yagogo Sadariha, and her face warms up. Kantanika Hawi and what did he want? Let's see. Kantanika Hawi and what did he what their aquadari had, what their aquadari had. At this time, the sun heats up our Mother Earth. Yago Hikakarante, Nayago Sada, Owerag, it's in Yore, Yukisotagarakwa. This causes her waters to rise and to ride the solar wind to the back of our grandmother moon. Yukisota Sotaneka Garakwa, Yene ko sawarian eros. Yuki istaha hunza. Our grandmother moon is the beating heart of our Mother Earth. Okay. Yego kakwantuni tonichi. Yene ko sawarian eros ohunzage. The complete cycle is how she pumps the blood into our Mother Earth. Kika Kanienkeha Asutanka Karakwa Karihunyani. This is the Kanienkeha Moon teachings. Nice, it seems.
I'll say what's happening because when we were saying the individual words, you got no problem pumping these words out. But these words are formulated in a way that we're not used to hearing them. We're not used to using them in this way. So I say, I'm observing you. This is the reason why there's like a stumble, because we're not used to hearing these words in this way. Just like in English, when we hear this, the first time we hear the moon teachings, I've had people just outright say to me, no, it's not true, just deny it. But when you examine the science of each individual movement, this is basic grade 5 level physics. And so it cannot be denied that when you look at them individually as singular elements, that you can easily see, yes, it's 100% correct. But when we put these together, since we're not used to it, it's like we've been conditioned to think something else, that it's hard for us to just blurt these words out as we see them written. If we had, like what you said before, like you just look at that word, like you would put a shadow over it and just that word shows up, you would be able to read that off, no problem. But in reading it to try to understand it, since our brain isn't used to understanding it this way, this is where and why we have a hard time with those words.
Okay, put it back and eat it. You read it.
Yeah.
Just that last one.
I stopped the sharing.
Take your time. You read it.
Giga Kanienkeha Asantanka Garakwa Garihunyani.
See how it's nicer when a woman says it? It's true. It's true. Me, I could write anything, but I'd rather have a woman say it.
Okay, some of you know how long it has taken for us to narrow this down, the moon teachings, to whittle it away, just to get this very basic translation into Kanienkeha. It may look very easy when you see these words, but it took years for us to whittle it down, to have it into a basic fundamental breakdown to this level, if that makes sense. Anyways, it's words that we're not used to having arranged in the way that they are in our vocabulary on a daily basis. We're not used to this. It actually goes against what our daily vocabulary is. The locution of our brain has been trained to have limited capabilities. The dialogues of the dominant language, the words are not there to describe a lot of things in creation. And so in time, it is a process for us to take those words that are natural words that have formed out of creation, and then to translate them, to put them into English for others to understand, to be able to then comprehend concepts. So if you're watching this, if you're here with us tonight, or maybe sometime in the future you're watching this, you think this is a very easy, simple grouping of words to create. And You might think it's a simple, like, grade 1 level language class, but this was a very complex class, a lot behind it to get to this point to be able to do this. So now we'll go to everybody. Right now, remember, everybody, we're still in the full moon phase. Full moon may have been last night, but we're still within her power. So tonight, you get the chance, go out into her moonlight and speak to her. And if you have the chance, if you can, speak these words that we've learned here tonight. Even if you can't speak it in Mohawk, just speak the English. Say the English words while you're looking at Grandma Moon. And you're going to be able to eventually place yourself, a tiny little speck of nothing, within a huge movement within the mechanics of our solar system, not just our Mother Earth, but of our solar cell. So this is a huge machination of which we get to observe every day, but we are not appreciative of it enough to know that we are like that flea on the back of an elephant. Can that flea acknowledge the mass, the size of this thing, and appreciate its movements? Go out tonight, look at Grandma Moon, think of these words, and get your greater appreciation for the huge movements that we are so fortunate we get to see on a moonly basis. For us, it may be a 28-day process, but in the larger scale, on our solar cell level, that might only be a day, the equivalent of a day. Because when we're looking how we can extrapolate time from one realm to the next is from the beats of a heart. So just measure the beats of a heart, boom, boom, how long does that take? And then we can extrapolate that to our solar cell. Boom, boom, it takes 28 days there. So 28 days on that level is the equivalent of how long it takes a boom, boom in our own heart. How long is that? A second, second and a half, boom, boom. So a second and a half to 2 seconds max extrapolates to 28 days on a solar cell level. From there, we can then grasp, we can see how things, as they get bigger, have a different relationship to time. As you know, a tiny little mosquito will only live for 24 hours. But as things get bigger and bigger, they live longer. A dog, 13, 14 years. Well, a horse, 28, 30 years, and as things get bigger. So anyways, take the opportunity tonight, go outside and speak with Grandma. Talk with her, make your own connection. Ask her to show you this. And most of all, of the Kanienkeha Moon teachings, ask her to show you, to reveal to you if there is anything incorrect in these teachings. And if it is shown to you, then you must bring it forward to us. We cannot be left or thinking that this is correct if you or anyone can disprove it. So this is all of our responsibility. Okay, so now we'll go for this. All right, who's with us who has not done the
Everybody has done the close.
Everybody's done? Okay, who is with us? I can't see.
Elsa.
Okay, let's go to Elsa, because Elsa, everybody knows she's been having a very hard time. And everybody's looking, those of us who know and who've seen what she's gone through and what she's putting up with, well, we know that she's very strong, that she's, if I had to put up with what she went through in the last month, I doubt if I would be able to be having a smiley face like the way that she's got. So Elsa, we'll wait for you to do the closing here tonight.
Okay, I'm gonna do the closing, but I'm not gonna do it most in Kanienkeha. I am lacking words, so I'll go in English. Hello, I'm Elsa Andravliso, granddaughter of Leah, great granddaughter of Adelina, and I am from Wabanaki Nation. So we would like to first give our thanks to Sky Woman because she's the one who give us our spirit and the spirit of all things. Um, she's a great spiral of creation. She's the mother of all the good intentions. Um, so also we would like to give our thanks to Grandma Moon for because she regulates the waters on her daughter mother. She's also regulating our waters, left givers waters in our body. So we would like to give her thanks for our blood and the blood of all things. Also, we would like to give her thanks to Mother because she's the mother of us all, wherever we're from, whatever language we speak, whatever we believe, um, is putting difference between us. We are all her children, all our children. Yeah, it's our mother. So she's the one who give us body and the body of all things. She's the one who nourishes and give us shelter. So we would like to give her thanks also. Then we would like to give her thanks to all the women from the new, all the life givers from the newest born baby girl to the eldest of the grandmothers because they're the one who give us direction, well, give us purpose and direction, and they all are managing all our nations. So also we would like to give our thanks to all the waters in every shape and form they come in, all the medicines, plants, animals, trees, landscapes, even us humans were medicine to each other. So that, the main medicine would be the love we can give to each other. Also, we would like to give our thanks to Skana, to the Gandwana, um, sorry, Skana is peace, Gandwana is balance. Um, Also, we would like to give our thanks to Honeste Corn, to I'm losing terms here. Um, also the Kininteyuade, which would be the Tugro Wampum, to the Gandwana, I said it, and the balance, and also I'm forgetting stuff. So whatever I'm forgetting and missing, put it in your own on the Garagadikma.
Yeah, all righty. Okay, everybody, Donzija Dudka. Tomorrow we have Constitution, right? That's at 1 o'clock, and we're kicked out. The Nazis kicked us off of Facebook, so we're not gonna be on Facebook there, but still on Zoom. And we'll see you tomorrow or Wednesday, everybody. All right.
Adios. Love you all. Take care. Take care of each other.
Wasn't plugged in.